Hello, good morning, this is Farmer George and we're back from the next video. So we've just been dropping off these bales. We've just got to release them now and hopefully they won't fall. Now this is the thing I mean about making sure that your tractor is perfectly straight, because as you see, if you look down the sides of those red arms that are against the floor, I don't know if I can show them, about as far as I can zoom out there really. When you pull away, if they're touching, they will bump. If there's any turn at all, they will bump the thing. We don't have to worry about the cows because the cows sort of glitch through the thing, of course. Now we're just shutting the bale collector down. This is the wrong bale collector for this size of tractor. Unfortunately, I should have used a smaller one. For the time being, we'll leave this on the field here, and we won't do anything else with this tractor. Actually, we'll just leave this here for the moment. We need to bring this guy up if it can stop. The other thing is, if you leave course play running, if you don't remember to switch your courses off, of course don't forget that they are actually using and spending money here. So the bales actually need to go back in there, or I suppose this is why I didn't want too many bales. You see, I could always sell them. I want some of the bales here, and I also want some of the bales over at the other farm, which is Yatton in the blue circle. I've got plenty already, so I really don't need any more than this. But the round bales are important because they have to go in this the straw blower, as you'll see if I can get this lot done. So keeping the tractor straight, release the bales and just sit there for a little while to see. I mean, they don't hit the wagon or anything. They clip. But I notice when you drive away, you sometimes can drag them over again. Now I believe this stayer, you know that we saw a loading arm over at the bio facility. I think it's for this vehicle. But anyway, we need to go back to get this guy to go back to Coldborough. But usually I use this red tractor to do all the mucking out and the loading of those big bales, because it's a heavier tractor than that yellow one. So I'm going to put the course play back on to let him drive off back to Coldborough to pick up the rest of them bales, although he won't be able to get them. That's the thing, I remember now. He won't be able to get them. We're just going to leave this out on the field here. This is where I store this. I don't mess about putting it in the shed because I'm going to be using it today on either this field or the next field. Yes, so I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll use this better equipped tractor power wise. That's why I disconnected. to go back to Coldborough. Still got the course in there. He's going to go back to Coldborough now. Hopefully, if he doesn't get hooked on the fence. Spoke too soon. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. Messed that up, didn't I? And he was trying to go back to the start, that's why he's made a beeline for that bush. So really wanted to be on the nearest waypoint, draft course. Oh, run myself off that. So back to nearest waypoint. Which if I stay on this side I can see that those orange arrows are pointing that away. Turn that course on and his wheels should turn to match the course, which is great. We'll just take another look around. Why hasn't that other harvester started? We don't know. Let's do him in manual then, just to get him away from this vehicle. It could be that I'm using, yeah, auto combine is off. No. Stop when. Right, okay. Now we'll go. Will he? Oh, his handbrake's on. That's the reason why. It's ridiculous that, because the handbrake works fine, apart from the fact that when, of course, you say to a hire driver, you're hired, he doesn't know to take the handbrake off. Crazy, isn't it? And the reason why we wanted that big tractor back here was to take the milk. So we'll go back to the big tractor. We will disconnect. Whoa, brake, 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 brake. We're just going to leave that there. We could have also had a fill harvester empties itself course, if you've ever made one of them, but the trouble with having that and this mod for the driving over the crops field, what they do is they tend to make a beeline, unless you've designed your course very, very well. I can't remember where I'm going. Where's the out? Over there. No course loaded. So this one first we'll just check to see if this has got any gunk in it, because before you start a field, one of the things you can do is to start up, is to fill these two. Since we're going there anyway, it hasn't got anything in it, we might as well take this with us and fill it and then take the milk. So bio, we want Coldborough to Chantry and back, just for now. Coldborough to Chantry would have done it. Because we're not coming back with this just yet. But we've also got to watch out for these other vehicles that are coming down this road. Oh, they're already here. Stop the driver. In fact, he is actually facing the correct way. But looks like we're going to have to turn round in this field. But this is a better tractor to use, as you must admit, than that green Fendt, which is really weak, a weak old-fashioned powered tractor. And I've got hooked on the gate again. I mean, this is what I was trying to do the first time, actually, was reverse down to those bales. Yep, and I think that tractor stopped at the, maybe it's met the other guy coming the other way. Turn the bale loader on. Oh, don't fall over. Just while we're waiting for this guy, we'll fill the milk. Get this guy to be finishing this field off. Missed a bit there as well. Right, we'll use the auto combine to do this because then he will sniff it out. He'll go round and round and round looking for it all. We could use this guy to fill the just to drive the shaft, as you understand. Could have used him just to drive the shaft to hello. Somebody on the phone. I didn't hear the phone ring. Right, so that other vehicle should have cleared off now down the lane. Yep. We do want to alter this guy's course. So that I don't forget, because he's not going back to Chantry, and this time he's going to Yatton. Just to be sure, he's doing okay. Now he's got to load as many bales as he can. And if you actually set a little bit of a cosplay course and put it on, it can actually sit here on a weight and actually load lots of bales. And I used to have a ramp that I used to unload against, and the bales would slide down the ramp. But you just have to move and juggle about a little bit. So I'll just be drinking my coffee while we're loading these. It's not technically accurate because of course it wouldn't have been able to pick up that bale. But sometimes you have to get a tractor in there, and I should have put them somewhere else, but you know, I have actually successfully stored them right inside there before. And it just might mean messing about getting a tractor and pushing some of those out. Or I could have stored the bales in one of my barns somewhere if I'd have had a tall enough barn. Right, so I think that's about it for that until we can get the other bale loader sorted. So that milk's done, filled. We will disconnect. We will change. Actually, we'll go and pick up a bale, even at the risk of knocking all those bales over because we've got the wrong size vehicle here. It looks like it's got some hay in there, but we're just gonna risk it for a biscuit, and we'll actually leave our course just here. And see, I can only pick up from the 3. I haven't got a weight on the back or anything, so I can't do that. And here's the big vehicle. There's his weight. It's quite a big weight. This isn't for this tractor, but I'll have to put the big weight on if I'm going to try and lift 3. We'll just stop this other guy in the red. Tractor because he's costing us money. Because I pay my cosplay workers. I don't know if you saw that. When I very first started, I mentioned that I actually pay the cosplay workers. So you get that option when you very first start to load. The only reason why I went round here is because I don't enjoy messing around trying to load, and I've put that bale in front of the gate, so I usually put it to the side of the gate. What I have to do here is to pull in and out and the thing that I know that this next journey usually goes back onto a field, of course. Whoops, bit of delay there. Let's get this. Thank you. Get it just right. Okay, we'll stop at filling these, I think. No, we're not switched on the right blooming thing, that's why. G to get to that. Now we can fill it. Okay, so I'm going to disconnect from that. Sorry, not that way. Make sure that I've changed the selector tool to the second one. We'll use another vehicle to fill it whilst this one's taking the milk run. So the milk run, interestingly enough, is just called that. But we will pause the video there and we will come back when the milk run is being done. And off he goes to deliver the milk. Oops, well he will do if I don't hit the wall. That was my fault, totally 100,000,000%. Now he's gonna not pick the start of the course, of course. Get him to go, please go, and then we're going to end this video and we'll come back in the next video when he arrives and empties the milk. We'll make some money there as well. There we are, he's off. See you in the next video.